Hey guys, for today's Whiteboard Wednesday, I decided I'm just gonna break down the workout today and talk about kind of something that we mentioned, I think, the other day, which is the intention of the movement. So what are we trying to get out of this workout versus just complete this triplet as fast as possible. So we got strict chest to bar pull-ups, we have an overhead squat, and we have V-ups in an interval fashion followed by rest. So let's jump over to the pull-up bar and talk about what's happening with the strict chest to bar pull-ups. So the purpose of a chest to bar pull-up is not just to get the chest to the bar. Our intent in getting the chest to the bar is actually to create a greater range of motion about the shoulder. So I'm trying to get my elbow back into extension in order to touch my chest to the bar versus trying to just pull my chest to the bar without creating extension at the shoulder. So kind of from the side, maybe I'll show how we can do a chest to bar pull-up while achieving the contact, but not achieving the intent of the movement. And then I'll show a correct one. So I'm gonna arch my back, touch my chest to the bar. Where I've just sort of released myself, but I haven't created extension through the shoulder. And actually that was harder than doing it the right way. Now I'm gonna do a strict chest to bar where I'm trying to keep my core neutral and create range of motion about the shoulder. I'll do one more. Watch the elbow come behind me. Good. So, again, in today's workout, we're doing strict chest to bar, but the intention isn't just to touch the chest to the bar. The intention is to get the elbow behind the shoulder. If I didn't have the strength to do that, and we still want to practice this in the frontal plane, I'll just use a band to assist me, but knowing that I'm not trying to arch my chest to the bar, I'm trying to bring my elbows behind the bar in order to move my chest forward to that. It would be like a powerlifting style bench press, where instead of lowering the bar to my chest and creating range of motion, I bring my chest to the bar and shorten the range of motion, which is obviously why they can bench press insane amounts of weight. They've actually just limited the range of motion. Another way of scaling this in order to maintain the intention actually takes it into a bit of a different plane, a horizontal plane, but it's okay. We're able to pull through a range of motion that allows me to touch my chest to the bar or the ring, but maintain the intention of creating range of motion through my shoulder. Okay, cool. So that's the strict chest to bar. In the overhead squat, we get to continue to challenge the core, meaning I'm trying to maintain a neutral position while I support a weight overhead. So, overhead squatting, if we're able to, we're just going to raise the weight up and down. But again, there's a theme here where I'm trying to maintain midline stabilization and or a strong core position. And throughout the course of this workout, another component obviously then is I'm starting to create some endurance with respect to maintaining this neutral position. I've maintained neutral there. I hop right into an overhead squat where I gotta keep my core neutral in order to keep the weight supported and overhead. And then I move into the third piece. We'll come to this side. Where now, as my core's been challenged and is starting to become fatigued, I have to do V-ups. And in the V-ups, what we're looking to do is not just bring our hands towards our feet, because we can all potentially do that, but I don't want to have my core become relaxed. So I'm going to press my back into the floor. I'm going to maintain a hollow position. From the hollow position, I'm going to V up, and then I'm only going to release myself to the point where I can maintain contact with the ground. So again, if as I V up, if when I come down, I have to arch or come off of the floor, I need to adjust my lever such that I can hold that position on the floor. So, Whiteboard Wednesday, intention of the workout today was essentially controlling our core throughout the workout and building that strength and endurance in the core and using that to gain the benefit of the movements in a way that hopefully is going to help us long term in the rest of our workouts. That's all for today.